Chris, what is our first main topic today?
Our first topic comes from Mikey. Hi, John and crew. I just read an article by Variety that said WBD still haven't given the Batman 2 the green light. It might have something to do with interfering with their 10-year plan, or they might think it'll confuse audiences with all the Batman variations on screen. I was a massive fan of the Batman, so I really hope the sequel does eventually get a green light. What are your thoughts?
All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, Mikey. And yeah, yesterday, I saw in my newsfeed a whole bunch of headlines from a bunch of outlets. Batman 2 not greenlit. Batman 2 not given the go-ahead yet. Batman 2 may not happen, and all this kind of stuff. And then, of course, with that headline, that broken telephones into, it's the next one that Zaslav is going to chop because the axe of Zaslav is thirsty and sharp and all that kind of stuff.
He loves chopping highly successful franchises.
Yes, yeah. Love taking super successful things and just cutting them down to size. Not so big now, are you? They say. So here's the thing. So I started reading through it, and yes, it is factually true that the Batman 2, Robert Pattinson, Matt Reeves' Batman 2, has not officially been greenlit, but there's a giant asterisk beside that. We'll get to that in a second. This comes to us from the folks over at The Direct who write the following. Variety reported that a sequel to The Batman has still yet to receive an official green light from Warner Brothers Discovery amid ongoing shakeups and strategy shifts internal to the studio. The project is still currently in development under the Batman writer and director Matt Reeves, but the lack of movement means that any follow-up film will still be several years away. Prior reports suggesting that a trilogy for Robert Pattinson's take on The Dark Knight was all but settled following the first movie's critical and box office success, but it's still up in the air whether DC will bite the bullet. All right. And again, that's direct coming off that story. Again, the writer just mentioned the movie hadn't been given a green light yet. All right. We were at CinemaCon, and a part of CinemaCon in Las Vegas, when Warner Brothers did their big presentation, studio head came out on stage, had Matt Reeves come out on stage with them, and they both proclaimed The Batman 2. The Batman made $770 million at the box office. One of the best Batman stories ever put to film. Pattinson was great. The Riddler was fantastic. I mean, the movie was great. Still stands as my probably second favorite movie of the year. The Batman. It's fantastic. And at CinemaCon, they all stood on stage doing it. Well, then, John, how come they say they haven't greenlit it? Because of this. There's still no script. Matt Reeves is still writing the script. And while Warner Brothers Discovery has every intention of doing the Batman 2, make no mistake about it, they have every intention of doing it, the green light doesn't officially get given until the script's done. I mean, they have things in development. They're already putting up money for Matt Reeves to develop. I mean, money's already being spent, but there's no script yet. It's not done. That's when it gets the official green light, and that's when they open up the next level of financing for it and all that kind of stuff. So yes, it's true. The Batman 2 has not officially been given the green light yet, but it is absolutely happening. And this is really just standard operating procedure. Anyway, Rob, you saw all this. You have more experience on this stuff than I do with the background work in the studios as a producer and all that kind of stuff. How do you address this?
You said it perfectly. I mean, when a movie is in development, it's in development. A green light is moving a movie into actual physical production or pre-production, as it were. But that's, you just said, the spigot is turned on, people are hired, money is being spent. That's what a green light does for you. It's like, oh, okay, literally imagine your car sitting at a green light, a red light, waiting for the red light to turn green. You put your feet on the gas or your foot on the gas and you drive forward and get to where you're going. That's kind of exactly what happens when the studio gives you a green light. You have your car, which is the script. You have your budget. You have your schedule. You have everything you need to know about how this movie is going to get made. And another part of a green light is the budget.
Yes, so the budget's got to be submitted as well.
And the budget, and it's approved. And once all these items are approved, then you get your green light. And usually, I would say it's also cast by then, too. That's part of it. But yeah, and like you said, the script's getting written. Like, and it might take a year to write a good Batman script. So
and again, more importantly, the head of the studio stood on a stage in front of us and said, we're doing Batman 2, put the Batman 2 graphic up on the screen with Matt Reeves on stage beside him. This is happening, Chris.
I was so confused when I got this story of we heard him. We saw with our eyes the people, and what is happening? I felt like I was going crazy. And my esteemed colleague put it so well. This is all being written. This is all in a process. Yeah.
Yes.
Like you can't greenlight something that doesn't exist yet. So
Except the Flash.
divorce.
Now, obviously, things could happen. Matt Reeves could be arrested tomorrow for murder.
Right.
Robert Pattinson.
He probably still would get it made in this climate.
Robert Pattinson, we could find out, is actually a teenage vampire. I mean, I don't, like something could happen that could derail it, sure. But I mean, as of right now, don't worry about it. If you were at all, even the smallest bit worried that the Batman was going to happen, don't. It's absolutely coming. Anyway, guys, the question is for you. What do you think about this? Did you like the Batman? I thought it was brilliant. I mean, my number one film of the year is still Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Batman's a strong second to me. How do you feel about this? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave those thoughts there. Hey guys, we want to take a moment and thank the sponsor of this video, Athletic Greens. Now, I started taking Athletic Greens because I don't eat enough vegetables, and I was looking for a way to make up for that deficit in my diet of those vitamins and minerals that I really need in my system, and thank goodness I found Athletic Greens, and I literally take it every morning. You see, with one scoop of Athletic Greens, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole foods, source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help you start your day right. This special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, all the things. And my wife got onto it, and now she absolutely loves it. You know, tons of people take some kind of multivitamin, and it's important to choose one with high-quality ingredients that your body will actually absorb, like Athletic Greens. So right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with a convenient daily nutrition, especially heading into the flu and cold season. It's just one scoop and a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/Campea. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/Campea to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.